It is I. Oh fuck, this is loud. There we go. It is I. I'm reading reviews on Xbox of something. People making stupid reviews. Yeah, I agree with some of the reviews. I'm reading reviews about that bunker, the Amnesia bunker game. I'm not sure if I like it. I mean, it's kind of scary, but at the same time, it was just like, I'm not sure. Ravenlock, I've been told. I've installed that, supposedly good, but fucking, someone said the camera's like a weird fixed camera and it's really hard to get on with. I could try and fuck with it. Okay, there's a game on Xbox where you can play as a sugar glider. But I ain't paying 16 fucking quid for it. You can best believe that. The Tartarus key, what's that? I don't know what this is. I know you can't see this chat well. It's got no reviews, which is not good. Which means no fuckers played it. And if they have, they didn't like it enough to review it, good or bad. First person narrative, talk show host guy, aloof one, how you doing? And we had Frank Castle first and Brian S. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do today. We might watch a video. We might, Amstriga, how you doing? We might watch a video. We might, play Street Fighter whilst I watch a video. We might, like, practice. I've already done my half an hour of practice. I kind of want to start Diablo, but I kind of don't because I'm not going to be streaming for fucking long. Because I'm tired. Anxiety, how you doing? We may watch a video, you're just going to have to deal with it. I'm sorry. Sometimes videos get watched. Should have done my hair. Oh well. I've got fluffy bath hair, fluffy shower hair, you know. But that's just how things happen. That's just how it goes. Also, I've got to change that Edibot heart thing in yours. No, Outlast. No, I'm going to play Outlast probably tomorrow or Friday with Mailman. The plan is at the weekend with Mailman. Me and Mailman are going to do Outlast. We're going to pair up. How's the new Amnesia? It was okay. It was okay. But the things that bored me about the last one kind of bored me about this one. Okay, we got a new Cobra intro for Doobie Bro. Let's check this. The whole video, yes, only 11 seconds.
Nice muscles. Can I see your penis?
Yep, we can do that. I can do that right now. Let's do it right now. What the fuck? Oh my god, the Pharos Anonymous autoplay is a YouTube short of me. Oh my god. In fact, you know what? That threw me for a sec. I've actually seen that. I remember. They clipped me ranting about Druckmann. Pharos Anonymous clipped me ranting about Druckmann. How fucking brilliant. Right, let's do that right now. Let's do Doobie Bro's thing right now because I'm so cool. And then you can watch me screaming at Druckmann if you like. I wasn't screaming at him, that's a lie. You can watch me calling Druckmann a pervert. Right, we're just gonna download this. Do 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 do. Fuck off. Right. We're gonna call it Cobra Penis. Strange term. Okay, it's going. Right, watch this.
For new content.
Trying to stick up for Neil. I want to fuck one of the main characters in my game because I'm a creepy cunt scumbag Druckmann. I agree.
I'm not sticking up for
I agree
him.
with past me.
I'm just saying.
I agree.
Well, what do you want to do, Neil? What? Maybe do you want to? Maybe we could do you up as a clicker, and you, or you could be. Do you know what you could be, Neil? You could be like a unique enemy. You could be like a sort of mini boss type. No. I had different plans actually. Oh, what did you want to be, Neil? I want to fuck the main character really graphically, like. Can we do that? Yeah, sure, Neil.
That really didn't add much of anything.
Fucking dude clipped it. Fucking Varos Anonymous, bro. Oh, bro. That's great. Right, let's rename this. We're going to call it Cobra Peen. I'll spell it with a K, but I don't care. We're going to drag it in here. What a name. What? Neil Creepy Cunt Scumbag Druckmann or whatever I called him. Can I not just go to your thing from there? There we go. Hey, Doobie Bro, is that you? Is your picture you? I've never looked at that before. There. That's you! Check it out! That's what he looks like. He's smoking a doobie. He was smoking a doobie. I'm glad that you were true to form and smoking an actual doob. That's excellent. Right, it was 11 seconds. It's basically the same. Everything else is going to be the same. Save. And then we play it.
Hey, stud, nice muscles.
Oh, Master of Flies cut over the top. No, they were over in top. No. We have to test one more time.
Hey, stud, nice muscles.
There we go.
Can I see your penis?
There you go. A fresh intro change live on stream. And Master of Fly, how you doing? What are we gonna fucking... I still haven't decided. I'm pretty fucking tired. I slept when I got in today. I made a conscious decision to sleep as well. It was a long day. We took out a ton of hardcore from work. A ton of like rubble and hardcore out of this garden we're tearing apart. A fucking full like grabber lorry. What? What, so someone's got nice muscles, you want to see their penis? You make a good point. Bro, do you know what else happened to me today? Let's type it in again. I typed something into DuckDuckGo. And I got a Reddit link with porn on it on the main page of Google. Not Google, like the main page of like the thing. And it wasn't a porn link. I think they must have like... There must be some like what's name things that got through the chatbot, that got through the like the Wackalor, did I say hello to you? Like that got through the fucking filter or something. Because the video is just a porn thumbnail. But I was like, that's a Reddit. That's not what I typed in. I typed something. Porn where? I mean, it's everywhere, dude. But it was just the main page, like the main search page. And I was like, but the story, the Reddit post that was linked that had a fucking thumbnail above it was not anything to do with porn, which was weird. Go ahead and link it now, because I just typed it in and now it's gone. I typed the same word into DuckDuckGo, and the little Reddit thing that had like a porn thumbnail is gone. If you go to images, there's nothing. It wasn't an image. It was like a Reddit post, but I have no idea really why it was like how it was. It's very odd. Neither that money, how you doing? And again, Mr. Milkshakes, bro, how you doing? Right, what we got? Oh, we got DSP. Oh, Hungzarty's fucked, dude. Hungzarty's fucked. Oh no, it's over. Someone requested a DSP video, Hungzarty. It's fucking over. Oh, bro, I was listening to that. Hey, oh, by the way, we got a new emote. I learned from the best of them. Where's my new emote, dude? Where's my new fucking emote? Sorry, but you'd be toxic. You're quite allowed to be toxic here on the stream. I'm doing alright, Mr. Milkshakes. I'm pretty fucking tired today. Pretty worn out. Did I save it? No, I saved it, so... Let me check this. Hang on. I was on the jackhammer and I was just like wheelbarrows full of that rubble, taking it out the front. I must have carried... Bro, I don't even want to know how much shit I carried out today. I drank lots of water. We was on the jackhammer and we was on the wheelbarrow today. It was tough. Right, this Twitter post that someone linked is not working. Someone's linked a Twitter thing and I'm just getting nothing. Let's try again. Let's reload.
Yellow. And,
oh yeah, I've seen the things of this. Just the sky being yellow because of all the wildfires in Canada. Yeah, I see this. I see there's a bunch of like pollution shit, dude. Let's go. The Master of Jackhammer. I'm not bad at it. Let's use this screen, but we'll show. Yeah, I've seen a few pictures and stuff. I've seen a few pictures.
Oh my god, it's gotten so much worse outside. You probably can't tell on my camera, but it's really yellow. Like, kind of yellow. And this
They're in Pennsylvania, Mailman. They're in Pennsylvania. Yeah, it looked kind of fucked. I saw some pictures. Ugh. It was hot here today. I was loving it, dude. I was loving the heat. I was absolutely loving the heat. Oh, anyway. What game could I play? I can practice Street Fighter. I haven't got the stick plugged in. I mean, the stick's there. The stick is there. Yeah, that Amnesia game was alright. Someone asked about that Amnesia game. It was okay. Like, the game was okay. It was kind of scary. And the monster making noises. But at the same time, it's kind of like the other Amnesia games. Where there's actually way less going on. And it's all just about build up and sounds. And it weren't... Yeah, Mailman. Like, some of the mechanics, like the thing of the torch is just annoying. You can maybe upgrade it, and I get it's done to add, like, look, in Outlast, the camera batteries last ages. And even though they're kind of scarce, you find just about enough. So the tension is there. In that thing, like, it runs out every 20 seconds. It's like, don't make too much noise. Well then,
what, I just walk around in the dark and it's luck whether the monster spawns and I have to quickly shut the door. Like, it was okay. It was kind of, the mood was good, but I don't know if I necessarily rate it as much as even the Outlast Trials, to be honest. I might play it again. I might play it in my spare time. But I didn't really rate this game that highly. Like, it was okay. It does feel dated, Mailman, and just, I don't know, dude. It feels like wasted potential. It almost feels like wasted potential. It's a great vibe, but it almost feels like wasted potential with this game. Is the monster going to come and grab this guy? Have I got to wait for the monster to kill this guy? Right, anyway, we've got a DSP video to watch. Like, so you pull the torch and you just hear monster noises. And the monster just gets you from behind. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, well, okay. And then it's like, do it again. Like, and they sort of flat out say, experiment and do this and that. Oh, if you feels like you want to do something, you probably can. Well, I guess. But it's not fucking... Like, they're not really... They don't really, like... They don't really push the boat out on this stuff. Right, let's go to the officer's quarters anyway. We'll play this a little bit and then we've got to watch that fucking DSP video. Alright, hang on. But like the whole like find the gas and bring it back to the generator. Initially you're like, okay, that's quite cool. And it adds tension. But then after a little while, you're just kind of like, this is boring. That's a grenade. After a little while, you're just sort of like, well, this is boring. Like, really? We can open those. I'm bleeding anyway. We're bleeding out. Can't do that. We found some gas. Okay, let's hide from the monster. Let's put this in the way so the monster can't come out. I kind of wondered if you could do this. Just push stuff in the way. Whatever. See, like, it's coming, and you can hear it, and you're like, alright. It knows where you are. You just go into a dead end, and you're like, alright. Well, I can't avoid it, dude. It's a dead end. Like, you just get caught in a dead end, and you go, alright, I guess I got to go back and do it again, and... I don't... It's okay. The atmosphere is quite good. That's the annoying thing about it. The atmosphere and the vibe and that's quite good. The actual game itself, like, I got bored of Amnesia 1 slower than this one. But I'm getting bored the same way as when I played Amnesia 1. This company, the thing is, this company made Soma. And Soma is fucking great. And Soma has such a good narrative. Soma, like, the gameplay is, like, fucking secondary, to be honest. Because in Soma, the story and the fucking narrative is so good. And the sci-fi sort of, it's such a cool little story that you don't really give a fuck about. Well, you do give a fuck about it, but
With this, it's like, okay, it's the First World War. You're in a bunker. There's a monster. We don't know why. There's Roman ruins. Just go out into the dark, find gas, and just do stuff. And if the monster turns up and you're in a dead end and you've gone the wrong way, you're just going to die and start over. That happened in Outlast a bit, but you got more options and you can run from the things and you can't just normally get one shot unless you're on hard difficulty. If you're on the hard difficulty, Chris Walker just grabs you and one-shots you. If you're on a hard difficulty, Chris Walker literally grabs you and one-shots you. Right. Okay, let's do this. And then I might practice some Street Fighter.
A $4.20 tip. Someone says, tell Kat she's super thick. I shall do so. Cumin. Thanks for the money, dummies. Band. Camera's been on the whole time.
The SP stream ruined by Cat summarized.
Virgin. See this fucking piece of garbage disc?
Look at that fucking pussy. Ooh, he's such a pussy, yeah. See this piece of garbage disc? Watch me dodge my own head as I try not to get hit by it. Watch this.
Piece of garbage disc?
He actually flinches. His eyes actually go. Look how pathetic he is when he's trying to be tough. He's trying to be tough here, by the way. He's trying to be tough and hard.
Fucking piece of garbage disc?
It's a CD. Even if someone loves the CD at you as hard, like if they went like that, if they went like that, maybe it hit you on the bridge of the nose, it'd hurt. If someone literally had a CD and it went, you'd go. He's like, it's like someone threw a rock at him, and he's throwing it himself. Imagine throwing something yourself and flinching like that. Do you want to see that again? He's literally, it's here and he goes, like, it's one of the cringiest things ever. Again, just so you can see this. Even the edge. I mean, it hurts a bit more, but it's not that bad. He's just so, like, weak and pathetic. It's just because he's so weak and pathetic. He's such a, like, cowardly, snivelling little dude. He's, like, such a coward. Like, such a, like, weak human. He's scared of anything. Look.
See this fucking piece of garbage disc?
Look, he literally, as it leaves his hand, it's not even like it bounces and nearly comes back at him. It leaves his hand and he...
See this fucking piece of garbage disc?
Yeah, we see it, dude. If I watched Hate Army's vid from yesterday, I'm not sure. Hate Army General. You say Hate Army? The Hate Army stands with you for thick and thin. Use the hate against us.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is my Fight and Feast marathon to celebrate the release of Street Fighter 6. It's time for me to try a recipe out of the Street Fighter cookbook, as donated by my fans, the Dutch Brothers. Thank you so much to the Dutch Brothers for donating the cookbook. As you can see, I'm in full festivities here, and this is the first of a few things I'm going to be trying today out of this cookbook, as made by my wife, Kat. She's cooking these recipes
as made by my
in the
fat
kitchen.
fucking
So
cunt
nice
wife, Kat.
Thank you so much to my...
I think we did watch him spending money on the skins. I think we did. Maybe we didn't. but I know about it.
Wife, obviously, for putting in all the work and time to do this. Our first recipe comes from Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, the first thing we're going to be trying out today from the Street Fighter cookbook. Yang's curry fish balls.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, hilarious. Balls. It's a ball, DSP. Not everyone's a fucking 12-year-old like you. Like, literally, dude. Not everyone is a 12-year-old like you. I saw it today, Doobie, bro. Yeah, it just come out today, didn't it? Yeah, I watched it. It was good. Well, you can watch that if you like. Oh, my God. Mr. Japia and Tea and Smoke. All right. Right after this video, I'll watch the Tea and Smokes. I'll do Tea and Smokes. Bro, also, where's my new fucking emote? I put a new emote in. I just checked it. And I've got that thing that brings it in, like, early. So I don't have to wait. So where the fuck? Fucking shield mode. There he is. We got a new emote. I was considering making it zoom in on his face a bit. But I like how he's lying on the floor with his like abs showing. So we've got a new emote. I might change it out for some of my others. And Lee, I see you, bro. I might change it out for some of my others. But for now, Jamie stays. Jamie's so awesome, dude. He's so great. Capping and Booling, how you doing? I might rob my hoe. I might rob my hoe. I might rob my bitch. Right. Let's have that one more time. Oh my God, will you fuck off? Where's the bit with the girl? There it is. Look.
You mad, huh? You mad now, huh? You mad now, huh? Get this shit. Get this shit.
Look, he actually robs her as well in the video.
I can't trust no bitch. I just fuck a bitch. I just fuck a bitch. I feel like fuck a bitch. I might ride my hoe. I might ride my bitch. I might ride my hoe. I might ride my bitch.
I like how he says might.
I might ride my bitch.
I like how he says might, so they don't know. He might rob her.
I might ride my bitch. I might ride my hoe.
He might.
I might ride my bitch. Cause that bitch a snitch. Cause that bitch ain't shit.
That bitch ain't shit. Oh!
I might ride that hoe. Dick all down her throat. You already know.
Right, alright, hang on. We're gonna watch a little bit more of this, then Mr. Japia and get in the wheel. Carry down her purse.
Bitch, I go to work. I don't smoke no perk. OG, you smoke dirt. I might ride my hoe. I might ride that hoe.
He might rob her.
I might ride that hoe. A long time ago.
Look, and there she is.
I had lots of dough. I fuck lots of hoes. Yeah, you gotta know. I might ride my bitch.
I just love the idea the girl in this music video is thinking, is he talking about me? He's like told her, no, it's nothing to do with you, you know, it's just like, it's art, baby, it's art. It's art, baby. And then she's there on the bed like, is he talking about me? I don't know if I believe him. He's like, no, baby, it's art. I might rub my bitch, and he's like pointing at her. I love it, dude. And she's like, what the fuck? He literally takes the bag off her.
I might ride my bitch. I might ride my bitch. I might ride my hoe.
Right.
I might ride my bitch. I might ride my bitch.
Right. Fucking great. Okay. Okay, let's see what Mr. Japia wins on the wheel. Oh. Okay, hang on. I still haven't done. I've still got to do the thing that Tevin suggested for the wheel by having it read from a text file. that has the username, but when I'm streaming, when I'm sitting at the computer, like I've said this, in the end I only just, all I do is stream. That's the thing. I just sit down and I go, oh, I've got a night, what am I going to do with PC? Oh, I'll stream, I know. I'll just stream, and that's all that ever happens. Not I'll make emotes or do some stuff, even though I just stream. I just end up streaming. Ronnie's selling his house. Be a cool place to buy, wouldn't it? Imagine living in Ronnie Coleman's old house with his gym and everything. Pretty cool. Piece of history. Well, it is. Right, we're going to spin you one more time. It is considering he won like 8 Mr. Olympias. I've seen it anyway. You can see at least there's one of the Battle for the Olympia where you can see his home gym. There's in one of the Battle for the Olympias. He's training at his home gym. Back and arms. Might be chest and triceps 2002. Let's see this. We'll check in a minute. You'd rather have a stream, to be honest. Well, I know you would rather have a stream, but me making stuff behind the scenes doesn't benefit you either way, so you're always going to want the stream. I think it's this one. I think I found it. I'm pretty sure it's this one I've got here. Ronnie Coleman Battle for Olympia, and it's chest and triceps. Yeah, this is. Yeah, this is it. This is his home gym. I'm pretty sure, at least one of. Right, what are you gonna get, Mr. Japir? Oh! Oh my God, Mr. Japir, you win. Fuck me. And I'm skint at the minute, but who cares? Because the will is the will, and the will giveth. The will does giveth, but sometimes the will taketh away. But today the will gave. Today the will gave. Today the will gave, dude. But yeah, this is Ronnie's house, I think, or at least one of. Where's he live? Louisiana, South Carolina, somewhere like that. Is that where? I can't remember where he's from. Is it from Texas? I can't remember. I don't know if it's. It might be Texas. Yeah, I don't. It says Arlington, but I don't know if that's where he's from. It might be.
Also available with a magnetic sunblade at your local.
130,000.
Check this out. Check this out, dude.
I had the gym now for about 2 months. 130,000. The building was 70,000. The equipment was 60,000.
170,000 it cost.
So I can have my own gym and
Excuse
work
me.
out when I want to, and where
Bro, look at it.
and how I want to, and listen to whatever music I want to listen to.
Bro, holy fuck. Look at that. He's got a full rack of dumbbells. Look, dude. What a home gym.
I don't have to wait till somebody else finishes with the machines. I can put on any kind of.
What a home gym, dude. 200-pound dumbbells.
Any time of night, anytime.
Oh, my life. Look at that.
Same time.
What a home
every day,
gym, dude.
Same body parts every day, everything.
That's overkill. Not for Ronnie.
This gym is for me, personal.
It's overkill for most people, but not for Ronnie.
Buy it for you. It's like when you buy your house, you buy it for yourself.
Look at him.
This is not like an investment. It's the only investment is for this investment in my body, and of course we know I make my money from my body.
2002. He's like peak right now. Peak Ronnie. Bearded Knight, how you doing? Almighty Grinchster, I see you. He has got Luke forearms. Lee Priest has got the big forearms. Lee Priest has always had mad forearms.
Forearms.
He don't train. These are old. He doesn't train forearms. But if you see him now, you can see, look. He does this pose where he stands like that. You can't see it properly. But his forearms are just insane. He does this pose where he stands with his arms pointed up. It's these motivation videos, dude, I swear. They're just like... But yeah, Lee Priest got, like, comparatively just monster forearms. Look at Lee's biceps and triceps, dude.
You know, if you try and compare it to football, basketball, sure you're going to get depressed because they're in the millions, but I reckon as long as you've got a place over your head and food on the table and clothes...
Perez, how you doing? Look at Lee's, bro. Look at... Can we just say... Again, I'll say about genetics. Look at Lee's tricep. Look at how big his arms are. Compared to his shoulders. Like, they're pumped at the minute, but his shoulder looks massive. And his arm is just... His bicep and tricep together are just absolutely dwarfing his whole arm. Like, they're looking more insane. They're making everything else look small. They're making everything else look small.
Covered all the other European countries, so one of those things bodybuilding sort of helped me see the world, meet different people, you know, all ages, all races, so I really enjoyed it. Like, I've still probably got another 5-10 years to go, so hopefully it'll only get better.
It don't look real, does it?
Prize money might go up, so we will be up there with the other sports.
It don't look real, does it? His biceps don't look real.
Time you can sort of just train, eat and sleep, and
they don't look real, dudes.
Get paid for it. It's not a bad
like, they literally don't.
I complain about it.
And he looks like they still look like this now. He's got, like, he's on gear, yes, but not loads. Lee is what you call genetically gifted. Ah, fuck, that's loud. Lee is what we call genetically gifted. Because he still looks like this now. Not quite like this.
Flat, incline, decline.
Not quite like this.
Like back would have been chins, pull downs. And
not quite like this, but he still looks insane.
The first one will... Yep.
I never understood the whole turning.
Look how big they still are. Bearing in mind, he's now 50.
Because it's just...
Look how big they still are. And he's 50 now, bro. And he had a major car accident. He doesn't do TRT. He had a major car accident that sort of fucked up his whole career. And he couldn't train properly. But he's still a fucking monster even now.
Well, what we're going to get you to do today is...
Nova, how you doing?
Since you're easy core bar...
You can see, like, even in the shirt, he's wearing a shirt and you can see how massive his arms are.
Okay.
Look how massive they are.
You address the super core barbell.
See, anything like in close, I always find for me on Preacher feels good. So even
massive.
That one feels fine.
Legs are jelly, that's what it's about. Yeah, my whole body's fucking jelly today. And his forearms, look at his forearms, dude.
You know, this would be, so now this is a...
Like you just said about forearms, they're still fucking hench. They're fucking
ATX,
massive. Massive. He is a cool guy. He's very, like, speaks as he finds type of guy. But he is. He is indeed. He's very open about everything. He's very open about, like, how he trains, steroid use, how the IFBB works. Like, he's a very, very cool dude. Very, very cool individual. Oh yeah, well let's back to DSP laughing at the word balls. Yeah, balls is hilarious, dude.
Curry fish balls. That sounds absolutely delicious, doesn't it?
41 years old. "41 years old." Hilarious. He's actually, you know when he smiles when he's playing a game and DSP does his like fake reactions and all this shit, you can see from the sort of childlike joy in his face, that sort of juvenile grin, you can see that he actually thinks that's funny. Like curried balls. He actually thinks that's funny.
We're trying this today. Let's
He actually thinks it's hilarious that they're called balls.
take a look at this recipe. Pre-made fish balls. Toss it in the microwave for a few minutes because she didn't have to do anything. This
Yeah, Kat cooked these from scratch, by the way.
may or may not be good based on the balls themselves because this recipe doesn't actually have the recipe to make your own fish balls. We bought these at an Asian market. I don't know if they're any good or not. If these fish balls taste good, maybe this recipe will be
An Asian market.
amazing. I've never eaten a fish ball before. So I actually have no idea what this is going to be like, okay? I present to you Yang's Curry Fish Balls. Made by my wife. So,
Made by your wife, heated up by your wife.
all
Your wife heated those up. She had to basically make a milkshake. And then the only other thing, she shit on them. Oh. Oh. And then the only other thing that she did, was make the one that she fucked up.
that curry and everything is pre-made, so they were
And according to him, the recipe was wrong. Not his stupid, fat, cunt, ugly horse wife. The recipe was wrong. Not your stupid, ugly, fucking useless bitch. Yeah, I'm being toxic, dudes. Fucking try and stop me. Try and stop me, bro. Fuck you and fuck your cunt wife too. I'm glad her fucking will got stolen. I hope they targeted you specifically, and I hope they do it again.
frozen in the freezer.
I hope someone knew it was your car, and they went, wow, let's fuck with Kat. I hope they do it again.
And we thought
And
them out. Okay, so we're gonna give this a shot.
fucking zoom-ins.
I may
700 for a wheel that we looked up on the internet and found for like $200. Literally found it for $200. You could have mail ordered one to the house for, let's say, 300, 400 with a tyre, fitted, like reconned wheel, whatever, eBay. Or you could have just ordered the rim. It turns up, the biscuit wheel went on the car fine, the spare wheel. Drive it to the garage. They'll put a tyre on the rim. Rim goes on the car. They charge you $80, $100 to fit it and for the tyre. A new tyre is not that much money. Let's say $80 for the tyre and $50 to fit. $130. All in, it should have cost him $400-500. And he said it was $700 for one wheel. $700.
regret putting fish balls in my mouth. Oh, God.
The worst bit about that whole thing, because I remember getting really angry and toxic about it and screaming at him when it first happens, is when he starts the YouTube video, he's like on stream talking about it, and then he starts the YouTube video, and he comes back and he starts going, doing all this shit, like, oh, I had such a stressful day, like, and he's doing it for about 20 seconds. I mean, you literally want to get a golf club and like put it round his ear. When you see it, you literally want to wrap a lead pipe around him. Like, he's like, oh, it's had such a hard day. Oh my God, this was so difficult. Oh, and he's doing all this shit and he's rubbing his face. Bro, DSP, if DSP had come to work with me today, he would have died. If DSP had come to work with me today, he would have died. Like I said, this is what I did today. You saw me breaking out those things with the, like, fuck it, we're watching it again. Because there's a bit of me lifting the big slab things up. You might not see it properly. So yesterday, the bottom of this person's garden, this garden's big. This garden's big, yeah? The bottom of the garden is all concrete. So we're smashing it all up. You smash it up, all these big lumps, yeah? And you separate it all. Then my mate gets the digger, and the digger goes in, scrapes up a load of it, fucking big lumps. Like, even though I'm breaking it all up, it comes out in big fucking lumps sometimes, and it's thick. So big that they're like half a metre by half a metre, and to get them in the wheelbarrow, you have to smash them with a sledgehammer to break them up so you can even carry them outside, yeah? So all day long, basically, he's scraping with the digger, lifting it, tipping it into a wheelbarrow, and I'm lifting the wheelbarrow, which weighs literally about 60, 70 kilos or something like that, wheeling it outside, dumping it on a fucking board, and like on each other and stuff, going back in and getting another one. And I'm doing that from 8 in the morning until 4 o'clock. All day. All day. And we stopped for a total of about an hour and 20. The grab lorry comes, there's like a little bit of downtime where you're doing stuff or you're moving around. But for the most part, that was my day. All day. And yeah, it was fucking hot today. The sun was out. I'm like, you can't see it, but I'm red. I got a nice tan today. All fucking day. And that's just, do you know what that is for me? That's the DSP, a really hard day, stress, whatever. Do you know what this is for me? Tuesday. And today, what was it? Wednesday. That's just how it goes. That's the worst thing about that car video.
It already moved. What is it?
It definitely has ups and downs, Gondola Gaming. There are obviously days where I would like to be sitting on my arse in a gym, doing nothing. Oh, he couldn't even pick that shit up. Bro, like Mailman, he couldn't even use it. It's too heavy for him. His pathetic little arms, he wouldn't even be able to use it. But there obviously are days when it's like really hard and you'd rather be sitting indoors in a gym somewhere, like doing fuck all. But then when you're in that gym, sitting indoors, bored as fuck, doing fuck all with about 20 people above you, moaning and talking shit they have no idea about because that's what management often are in places like that. You wish you were out just breaking holes in concrete with your mate, having a laugh, like getting sweaty, and then like, you know, just chilling. You just rather, like, because the day when I was at that gym, the shift used to go relatively slow. Like that, I'll say that because that was my last. I've worked in offices and stuff like that, but that was my last sort of indoor job, and the day used to go slow sometimes. But like at work today, it goes quick. It is rough, bro. Some days it's great, but it is rough. It's fucking hard work. I don't want to be doing it forever. I'll put it that way.
Is it dough? Is it just fish with gelatin? Like, I don't know what makes a fish ball.
Fish
no
with
idea.
gelatin.
Here we go. Oh my god. It's like intense. Whoa. My eyes are starting to water. As soon as I put it in my mouth, it was like, boom, my tongue was tingling in every position. My mouth was like, woo, spice, baby. And then it kind of went away. That was very unique. A lot of salt, definitely a lot of sodium flavor. Woo! All right, let me eat the other half.
Now, I don't know how I would describe a curry, but I wouldn't say it was very salty. Depending on what type of curry it is, but there's like... I love it when he describes food, because he don't ever describe anything. He doesn't ever describe a flavour. You wouldn't know how any of it tastes.
This one. Woo! It's intense. If you ate like 4 or 5 in a row without... your mouth would be like, wah! The overload of spices. These are not bad at all. And I've never had anything like this before. Okay, here we go. This is pretty good. I actually really like this. It's probably got a heck of a lot of protein in it. And curry's not bad for you at all. Curry's quite good for you.
What? Well, I mean, again, it depends what's in it, dude. Yeah, exhausted, brown man. Exactly. That was what it was like today. When I got in, I didn't have to go out tonight. I didn't have to do anything. I knew I was going to have probably a gym break today. So I got in, I sat there, I had a shower, and then I come into the bedroom and I looked at the bed and I was like, I could lay down and crash out for a bit, or I could go down, have a smoke, do my food, and then sort of be grogging tonight and maybe stream, maybe not. And I was like, do you know what? I just laid on the beds, put a fucking stream on, laid on the bed, and I fell asleep from about, I don't know, 5:30 till 9 or something like that, 8:30, 9. Woke up like, oh. Now I'm going to have a stream, finish at like 1 and get another like 6, 7 hours sleep. Like, I could have gone to the gym, I could have done something today. But it was a nice rest. I had a long day, it's a rest day. A cubic yard, there we go. Samurai Sansa. Lay on a bed and call a lady over. I saw her yesterday.
Right? So this is quite good. Yang's fish balls from the Street Fighter cookbook. Yummy. But as an added treat, I owe my viewers a shot of tequila. Fish balls and tequila. Sounds like a plan.
Bro, look how he drinks the spirit. Look how easily he drinks it slow. Like water. He slowly sips it. No contortion. A boozer, mailman. Look how accustomed he is. Even a regular person like GPM would be like, just for it slowly moving over his like taste buds. He'd be like,
A shot of tequila. Fish balls and tequila. Sounds like a plan.
look. He actually like holds it in his mouth, right? You know when you have like you drink like a lug and you have to sort of adjust before you swallow it. He don't just shot and neck it. He adjusts. He adjusts the stuff and then swallows it. Literally like water. One more time.
Shot of tequila. Fish balls and tequila.
Look at this.
Sounds like a plan.
Look at this. Look. Glug, 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 glug. Bro.
That's how you make it go down, baby. All right. Guitar player to the super chat said, how many shots did you have today? I don't even know. I lost count at some point. Likely 9 to 10 shots starting at like 11 a.m. So, yeah. Whew. It is time to try the second recipe out of the Street Fighter cookbook right here.
This is the one that
This
Cat
is
fucked up.
interesting. My wife has never made anything like this before. And quite frankly,
She fucked it up. And then you built it up on stream. And then when that stupid, dumb, fucking bitch of a wife you got, when that stupid, weirdo, fucking, fat cunt, scumbag, like, kept wife of yours fucked up the recipe, you literally had to say the recipe was wrong. It wasn't my wife. My wife did nothing wrong. Your wife always fucks up the cooking, dude. You couldn't even make like a roast dinner between the pair of you at Christmas. The recipe was wrong then as well. What does your wife actually do, DSP? Does she do anything? Except be fat, play games and look ugly. Also, there's nothing wrong with being fat. I will say this. Obviously, I'm a personal trainer. I've helped lots of people lose weight. But it's just another thing that we can poke at when it comes to Ket that he doesn't like. So I'm going to.
I don't really think it works that well. Let me explain. So here's what we're doing. It's
Yeah, explain.
called chicken baozi. As you can see, what it's supposed to be is a handmade chicken dumpling. So here's how it works. What you're supposed to do is make the dough. You have to cook the filling, add it to the center of the dough, and then you're supposed to attempt to steam the dough.
Also, there was something else in this that didn't make sense. And I've just remembered it from
in a
him saying
frying
that.
pan, all right? My wife did that.
He said that she did it all exactly as the recipe says, and then she put it in the steamer, and the inside wasn't cooked. But he's just said you cook the filling separate.
Literally word by this recipe. And when she was done, she cut into it. The filling was completely uncooked and raw.
Yeah, because your wife's stupid as fuck.
So here's what this tells
Hey
me.
player, how you doing? I mean, yeah, if you follow the TJ Gamebox stuff, who watches that account, where he is in the rankings currently, after he got that big $1,000 Jax Raxa tip and all the rest of it, that in the next like 1 or 2 days or something, he supposedly spent over 1,000 on champions.
Recipe didn't seem to be correct. She literally went word for word by the recipe, did everything it said, and the whole first batch was wrong. What the hell? Word for word from the
Loser don't even cut
and
it.
the filling was completely raw. So how do you think that made her feel? Shitty. Obviously, either the
The
recipe
best part is it's not even like a game that he plays on stream. It's not even like a game that he plays on stream that he could put... Like we talked about this before, Mailman spent a bunch of money on Warframe and stuff like that. But he plays it all the time, and now he plays it on stream. And he's like, yeah, I like the game. I'm happy to pay for the stuff. And there's no unashamedly about it. And that's actually a game where stuff happens. It's not just a fucking gacha Candy Crush game. It's not just a gacha Candy Crush game. Yeah. He could have done the A player. He could have done.
bunk, or the recipe is assuming maybe you have like a restaurant.
That bit where Craig said, send me a screenshot of your account. And he was like, I can't do that. I have to think about it. Oh, what kind of risk? That sealed it. That sealed it. That was like the nail in the coffin. We all knew the bank leaks. We saw it on his phone. He was already sealed, but that was like, it was just perfect. The guy was like, send it to me now. And DSP was literally going, I have to see what sort of risk. I'll talk to my wife. And then pretended when he come back and he like shit all over them and turned on them and he did everything that all the detractors told Craig that he would do. He said, not only was I going to send that, but I was going to send way more stuff. He had to ask his wife and think about if he could send a screenshot of WWE champions. But then he decided, but he could actually email Craig and say, don't worry, I'll send you my actual Apple ID and a bunch of other stuff that's even more incriminating if it was to get out and people fuck with his life. But he didn't trust Craig right there to just not show a WWE Champions account name. But like for a few hours later, he decided, actually, I trust him enough to send him my Apple ID, an entire list of played games. Yeah, everyone believed you when you said that, DSP. Yeah, he squirmed. It was great. It was great watching him squirm, dude.
And did to people and things over the internet. I've had a little bit of history with him, little bit, but
because
I thought you hold on. I thought you said that you paid a guy to do your taxes.
over the years you have used, what was the word?
Where's the WWE
looks at this
champions?
and raises an eyebrow and doesn't quite buy it,
So
right?
to me, I mean, from an outside perspective, who doesn't know anything, would look like you had to go and file for bankruptcy. You had all these issues and
Your Twitter handle.
That's correct.
This is it.
So just by that association, they're assuming that's me in the game. Okay.
This is
Now,
it.
For what I'm going to understand after that.
Where's the
after
bit
I
where he
get to
asked
some
for his...
point that I've already been.
With they call me DSP, this name, why would they then change the name if it's just a
Is it
troll
before
thing?
or after?
And one name that I use on a.
Have when you play this game,
See, now we have to get into the identity theft thing. Okay.
well, let's just talk about the bank leads first. The Apple Store.
Viewership.
Don't know.
Community. You know, and what
It's going to take me too long to find it.
If you can't even have the call
I want to know who's so hard to get a hold of.
to make me look bad.
that you're not wanting to just do whatever you can.
Yeah. Again, I hear you. If
Say no, and I'm totally fine with this.
This is it. This is it.
Confidentially.
This is it. This is it. Where he asked him to show him the picture.
Between us, will you send me a screenshot of your account.
Computing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Of your WWE account.
Looking away from the camera, looking around, thinking about it.
And just so I
looking away into the middle distance.
I personally, I will not share your name to anybody.
Look at him. He's like he's so pained, bro. Look at him squirming like this is like he's trying to feign this like, oh, this is such a tough decision. Oh, this is so risky for me to send you a screenshot. Like Adam said weeks later, of your fucking game.
of your account, of your WWE screenshot, just confidentially between us, you, and you can say no. And I'm
look, he's looking at the camera. Look at him look at the camera.
Totally fine with this, but just confidentially between us, will you send me a screenshot of your account, of your WWE?
And now he won't.
And just so I personally.
DSP's is like, bro, his body language is fascinating, dude. His eye movements, his body language, they were right. Prez, you got that song?
I will not share your name to anybody, but just between us.
So what does DSP say?
Man, I have to think about
and vouch for you.
I'd have to think about what kind of risk. And he's looking away. He hasn't looked at the camera for about 15 seconds now. He's gone from doing this, looking to the side, doing all this, looking at the camera, to... for about 15, 20 seconds now.
Yeah, and I will vouch for you either way.
I have to think about what kind of risk that. I don't want to say. Here's the thing.
I have to think about what kind of risk that is.
I'll consider it, but I can't agree to it yet. I have to see what's the risk.
I have to see what the risk is. I have to see exactly what's the risk. What risk, dude? What risk is there? What's the risk?
You know, and I not say that I think you would do anything with it. I do.
What? Not to say I think you do anything with a picture of my WWE Champions account, except what could you do? Post it and say, haha, DSP sent it to me. It's not him, but here's his real account. Go and find his real account and hack his shit and get into his bank again. Or are you going to say, oh, fuck, you are down from the rafters, dude. Not his Xbox or his PSN name. Or emails or YouTube login. People link the YouTube thing, like when he logs into his YouTube on his phone and stuff, there's an email on there like something vlogs or whatever that links to one of the other accounts that was copy striking people and shit like that.
No.
I think you got to look at what's to benefit more than what's to risk.
You have no idea the levels, how this has gone. Accounts that
Looking at what, and straight away the trolls. Oh, it's so bad. I can't do anything. The trolls. I'll have to see what sort of risk, dude. That's what I said, Nido, man. I've said this multiple times. People know where the fuck you live, dude. Like, people know where you fucking live. And you want to talk about not showing a screenshot of a game because it's risk.
great giant frying pan or something. Like, she couldn't figure it out. She did everything the recipe said. So here's what she did. She took them and baked them.
So it's supposed to be a little, like, dumpling type thing. And Kat just, that stupid fucking horse-faced twat, just threw them in the oven and baked the fuck out of them. She's like, it didn't work, it's all raw. She didn't follow saying, I just put it in the oven, Phil. Bosh, in the oven. Just blast that shit in the oven, dude.
Baked dumplings. They're not supposed to be baked. It's supposed to be fried and steamed.
Yeah.
But she did that and it didn't work. It was raw in the middle. You have to understand the recipe you made essentially is not correct. You're assuming.
You have to understand that essentially the recipe is not correct. It's not your stupid wife. Yeah. You have to understand, essentially. I love how he wanted her to do something for stream and she fucked it up. And now he has to cover for her stupidity. He has to cover for her, like, inability to do something. It's so funny. This woman that he says, like, wants to be on stream and his poor wife, this and that. She, like, he built this up, like, plug-in cat, the master chef. She wanted to do this. She's helped, blah, blah, blah. And she's so fucking shit, and now he has to cover up for it. He has to excuse his stupid fucking wife. Great.
I'll have these giant frying pans and stuff to do this in. We don't. We were using a regular frying pan. Kind of a bummer. That's what I mean. Like, she did everything right, and it was still raw in the middle. She's like, we can't eat raw.
She did everything right.
You know? If this were a dumpling, maybe you would dip this in, like, some soy sauce. Well,
look at it.
It's a baked good now. So you're not really going to dump that. You're just going to eat it.
Look at it.
Steam. And it's not because we couldn't cook it that way because the recipe was wrong. What gives? Come on, man. This recipe is essentially if you have, like, a kitchen. I'm gonna be fair. Pretend like it wasn't supposed to be a dumpling, okay? Wow. Wow. The filling is the bomb. The filling is outstanding.
Oh, yeah? How's a stupid baked bit on the edge?
It's sweet, it's salty and savory. It's got spice. It tastes like a...
Sweet, salty, savoury, and spice. Those are his flavours. He's not saying there's chicken, there's this, there's that inside it. These are the seasonings that were used. Sweet, savoury, salty, spice. We don't even know, like... We don't know anything about it. We don't know anything about his eating, what he's eating. The consistency... Are there like cooked chunks of meat in there? The fuck is it?
A high-end pot sticker that you would get at any dim sum restaurant or even Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
Admittedly, if it weren't baked, would it be a little better? Yes, because it would be moister. Very moist and
moister. I don't think moister is a word. I don't think moister is a word. Top tick Jinx, 400. Jinx, you fucking moron. OIC. Yeah, prop this dude up, you fucking brain dead cunts. Amazing.
The dough tastes good, but it's dry. Why? Because it wasn't supposed to be baked like this. The components of the recipe are good. The cooking instructions were wrong. I ate the whole filling. That's really good. I'm gonna eat the other one. I can't resist. It's so good. None for Cap. Man.
Oh my god!
So, Yoon's.
What a fucking disgusting cunt!
Can't resist. It's so good. None for Cap. Man.
Oh god! Fucking disgusting.
Wow. So.
What a fucking disgusting human.
Oh, Yoon's chicken bao.
Disgusting.
Outstanding. Sadly, steaming ingredients don't seem to be correct for a
Sadly, your stupid wife fucked it up.
standard kitchen. Perhaps if I had a steaming kitchen, but why?
Perhaps if you had a new wife.
And what made them think that it was going to cook through? That
Cooking those authentic Asian recipes there for you from your Asian marketplace where you went to get it.
Try to steam it in a pan like they say. They don't know what they're talking about. Get a real steamer.
They don't know what they're talking about. My fucking fat horse wife, she knows best.
Good stuff. That's 2 recipes down, both good. We got one more coming, actually, and I'm curious what the third one's going to be. All right.
Yeah, tell us about it. Tell us about
Our
it.
third recipe from the Street Fighter Cookbook. This one is a dessert drink. Cody's Tornado Sweep Milkshake. So, what is the Tornado Sweep Milkshake? Banana, peanut butter, milk. It's supposed to have whipped cream, but we didn't get any. We forgot. So
You couldn't even get that. They couldn't even get that.
So no whipped cream.
They
We
couldn't
wanna
even
get
get
cups.
that.
Okay, a little story here. We go online to find cups. A pack of 24. Like, what? I don't need 24. I need one. We're just gonna have it in like a standard glass, as you'll see. So, here it is. You know, it's running down the sides of a glass. It's not correct. You know, if it was a good glass, it wouldn't be looking like that. It would look nice, but what are you gonna do?
Bro, why does he have the dumbest face ever? Look at his face as he's drinking the milkshake. And look at his face when he's like doing this faux, I'm now a food critic thing. Why does he look so fucking regarded, dude? How is it possible that he looks this fucking stupid? He ain't human, Cap'n and Boolin. He looks like an alien trying to copy human behaviour. He's such a fucking freak weirdo, dude. He's such an actual fucking freak weirdo.
A good glass, it wouldn't be looking like that. It would look nice, but what are you gonna do?
Check this out.
So toxic and disgusting. It's seriously weird. It's sweet, but then it's got that banana-ish flavor. Very sweet though. Like you have to really like sugar to like the tornado sweep milk. Tornado sweep. I can't say it.
Anyone drink with a straw like this? Like he's got the straw. It's like we do it with the joint. So normally like your side of your mouth or whatever. He's like middle of the mouth, like it'd be like if I smoked the joint like this. That's what it'd look like. It'd look like I smoked it like this. That's what it fucking looks like. Literally. Watch. What way is he looking? Hang on. Look, watch this. Why can't I transform the camera? Oh, it's locked, bro. Fuck you. Bro, why the fuck can't I transform the camera? You serious? What? What? Hang on. There we go. That was weird. Look. The fuck's that? What the fuck's that? What the fuck was that, bro? Something here, I see you. King Dent. King Dent, dude.
Wow, holy moly, it's sweet. It's good though. Thick and authentic. You McDonald's, that ain't a milkshake. That's fake. There's not even dairy in it. I'm probably gonna have to use the bathroom now. This is my third.
Scatman. Lonely Soul, how you doing?
Third Street Fighter recipe I'm eating today.
Yeah, I need to get a better picture of Jamie's face. Like, what I kind of want to do is get one of the grabs. Like, I don't just want like a picture of his face like that. In the game, before you fight, they're in that screen, the loading screen, and you move the stick and you can change their facial expression. And the one of him going, there's one where he's like sort of going like rolling his eyes. I'm going to have to grab that out of like a stream or something. Just get the still of him just going. Or the one of him doing the pog face. But I like because he was laying down. That one. Bro. That's the one I need. That's the one I need. I have to view the file. That's the Pog one. That's the Jamie Pog one. But there's another one of him doing like a sarcastic face, but that's not. But yeah. I actually got the idea of Tevin because he changed one of his jury emotes recently. And I was like, I'm getting into Street Fighter. I'm shit at it, but I'm getting into it. I'm going to fucking have some Jamie emotes. What emote did I change? This one. The juice one. Big. You don't have this one anymore. You don't have big anymore. Do you want any back? The thing is, where they are, I don't like taking any of them out because they all get used. Like, the main emotes, they basically all get used. The only one that don't really get used that much anymore is this one. And if I change that one, I'm going to have to keep the code the same. Or at least, if I don't keep the code the same, my intro and Tevin stream and some of the other automatic things are going to change. Because I've had that one for ages. But that one's the only one that doesn't really get used anymore. It does, but not really. The next emote... There are no more emote slots as at affiliate. This is it. There's no more emote slots for affiliate. I don't think you get a 10th. Well, yeah, we don't get a 10th. What we need is another couple of years. What we need is another couple of years of spreading love and positivity. And then by the time we get load more emotes ready and I'm swapping out going, oh my God, what ones do I change? We get all the partner slots. Yeah, that's what we need. My partners get like 60 or whatever it is. That's what we need. But I kind of want to change the RIP one. No one's got 200k yet. I kind of want to change the RIP one as well. But like, these ones aren't as good. The Bane, I'll be so right. The Bane and Bane's alright. But Bob and Ronnie, like Ronnie's okay with his like cop outfit, but they're old. They're old. Like I can put some of the other ones in here, like, but I don't just want to throw in just some random ones. Like the old Pog emote, we're going to delete one of those. That one's still quite good. That one was still quite a good one. Exactly. Exactly, Bearded Knight. No, Sniper gets used, dude. Sniper stays. And no one else has a Sniper emote. So even if I don't use it on this chat, I use it in other ones when people get shot. Look, this one was good. The How emote. Do you know what? We've got that in here. Do you know what? We're taking out that. And we're going to put in the old How emote. In the follower slot. Something went wrong. What the fuck you talking about, Twitch? Emote slot saved. Yeah, thanks. UNFW, I see you. Right, that one's gone. Live emote change, yeah. Live emote change. I'll tell you what else we're going to do. We're going to remove the one of me smoking. And we're going to put that as one of the tier 2 emotes. We're going to have this one. Oh, we're going to have this one as tier 2. And what we're going to get back as another follower emote is the clown. The clown's going back as a follower emote as well. You get clown back now. Not that one. Not the animated smoking one. There's another one. A follower only. There's a follower only one called Hayes. Where is it? This one. This one. We can't. Can we zoom in? And we're zoomed right in now. We're zoomed right in now. Yeah, that one stays. That one stays. That's the tier 2 one. That's an old one as well. It actually says 420, but you can't really see it. And the pink on the words, that was one of the first times I started fucking with Photoshop. And it actually isn't pink. It's like a pattern of weed leaves, but they're like pink. It's like an overlay pattern. But there you go. You got Clown back. And you got How. I quite like that one. That's pulled live off a stream. That one, How. This one was fucking... I was in the car. And we was playing a game. We was playing a game in the car where I'm listening to the radio. And we say things like, oh, let's see if we can find this artist. And I would go through the radio stations and try and find the artist that I said. And at one, we did it once and I said, all right, let's try and find Phil Collins. And I changed the station and it was Phil Collins. And I went... and I had a joint. You can actually see, if I zoomed in again, I don't know where the original picture is. I'd find the original picture because you could see it better. But you can actually see, maybe you can't, in my hands, in this hand, pointing away, is an actual joint. Because I was like that. Brian MK, how you doing, bro? I am live. I am live talking shit again. Look at Lee Priest, dude. It's Lee. Hey, look, it's Dorian again. Let's try this one. Ronnie, oh, did you have a video?
Injury to the Academy of Motion Pictures.
Right. You had you that posted it? Oh yeah, you did. Look at him, bro.
2005, 2000.
Look how fucking stupid he looks. He's like 5 foot, like 6 or 7 as well. So he's short. So he's even bigger. He beat Ronnie a bunch of times, like early in Ronnie's career. He beat Ronnie. When Ronnie talks about it, he's talked about it a few times, about who he doesn't like, one of his like losses that he regrets. And he said to Lee Priest. And they said, why? He says, because Lee's shorter. He said, I'm much bigger. I should have won. But he had like more proportion, more aesthetic look. He beat Ronnie early in Ronnie's career, like a bunch of times in a year. It's like 92 or 93 or something when Ronnie was as big as and as insane. And they do like not just the Mr. Olympia. There's a bunch of competitions, and he beat him in like not just one. He beat him in like 3 or 4. Bro, that emote don't exist no more. It's gone. That emote's gone. You're not getting it back. It does, even just to maintain them, Brian K. Let alone get them, and you know everything else that goes into it. Right, you don't get those. Right, you don't get that emote back. Bada Bang's gone for a while. It's gone. It's gone. If you wanted it more, you should have used it more. Now it's gone.
Do a reaction video to some of my greatest lifts in this gym right here, because this might be the last time I lift in this gym as I'm selling this house right now and right here and right now. Yeah, buddy. Okay. See, I guess we're doing chest today. And this is the 2007 Mr. Olympia. I remember I was growing some hair here.
2007.
I didn't ball for almost, what, 94? Almost 20 years. And I wanted to see...
The only thing I don't like, I've seen some of the videos on Ronnie's channel. The only thing I don't like about it is how obviously it was somebody else's idea, and all the edits and stuff are just kind of cringe, and you can tell, like, obviously that's nothing to do with him. He's just like, and Ronnie has pushed some like sus products. Ronnie has pushed some sus products, honestly. He is a legend. He is possibly like the greatest of all time, a lot of people say. Like, a lot of people say that he's the best that ever did it. He has pushed some sus. How sus are we talking? How about cream that he rubs on his belly and says that it burns fat. And said that he used it when he was the Mr. Olympia. How sus does that sound? That's insane. Sadly, there's a video of Ronnie Coleman doing that. Sadly, there is a video of Ronnie Coleman doing that. I hate to say it, but I'm not going to hide. I'm not going to pretend like he didn't do that. Like Dorian Yates. I like Dorian Yates. Another who people say is potentially one of the greatest to ever do it. Maybe some people think he is the greatest because he changed the whole game. He changed the way that bodybuilding worked and the physiques and stuff. But he's a Holocaust denier. And if people say, yeah, but, you go, yeah. Like, he's quite out there with a lot of his stuff, and he's like into psychedelics and all this shit, but he's a Holocaust denier. And he goes deep on Holocaust denial and stuff like that. You know, it doesn't mean they weren't great bodybuilders.
If I grew hair, how it would look. Because the last time I had hair, I had like...
It doesn't mean they weren't great bodybuilders.
And lo and behold, it came.
It just means they've done some sus shit. Does he really believe that? Yeah. I don't know if he's a full-on it didn't happen, or if he's one of those people that... He might be one of the ones that just thinks the numbers are exaggerated or whatever. Is he a flat earther? No. But I think he's into maybe David Icke and stuff like that, potentially.
Raised head full of hair, despite being bald for so long. So I wanted to prove to people.
But yeah, Dorian's a little bit out there. Like now. Not necessarily years ago when he was competing. But now, mentally, he's out there. But again, this is like... Dorian's deep into like ayahuasca and DMT and spirituality and all this mad shit. Like, he's a strange guy.
All that's too much trouble. So my beautician's like,
yeah, the edits. I hate the edits.
It was the first time ever I've been going to Metroplex.
And that is that same gym that we looked at in his Olympia video.
Olympia prep. Since I said, you know, I didn't do so good last year.
Oh, he lost to Jay, yeah.
Just do something different. To be honest with you, it worked out pretty good. You know, it was my first time doing this. I just pretty much did same thing I did at Metroplex. Is spent lifting weights. There's no loading, no unloading. On 100 grams of carbs, I'm just pretty much lifting off of motivation, determination. I always do like an hour of cardio before I work out. I have a little meal and work a day in your life.
Oh, calf raise.
Working out.
Seated one.
About 48 years, and I've had.
Those aren't the best reps, though, Ronnie.
At least
those aren't the best reps.
52 years of
nice shoes.
A lot
donkey calf raise. Bro, he's got a donkey calf raise. Those are great. Azzy, how you doing? Those machines are great. My gym doesn't even have like a fucking standing calf. It's just got one of the weird seating ones. The seating ones are alright, but one of the other gyms that I've been to in recent years had one of these, a donkey calf. They're fucking awesome.
A knowledge there, you know, there was nobody, not a single person that I grew up with.
You do have to train calves more.
These people ask me if I work out because the way I look now, I wonder what I would look like if I really started working out. So I went to the gym one day and just started working out and pretty much kind of like fell in love with it. As always, guys, I enjoyed this reaction video as I've always enjoyed them in the past because it was me.
Tyron and Kat do
and
this
as always.
And can you just imagine the aftermath later? Oh man, it's good though. It's good, but there's not much to say. It's a milkshake. There's not much you can really say about a milkshake. You know what I mean?
You can tell if it's creamy, if it tastes artificial, if it's nice and cold, if it's lukewarm, is it thick, is it watery, what other flavours are in there, what's the chocolate like, is it strong? There's a lot of things you could tell us. Would it be better with something else? What other flavours can you taste? What else was in the recipe? I mean, there are things you can say about it. You don't have to go like some deep, like 5-star Michelin chef review. But there are things you can say, as opposed to just, it's sweet, it's sugary, a lot of sugar. I'm getting sweet, it's spice, it's savory. What a fucking moron. Like, literally 41 years old. What a fucking waste of skin.
There is a
Like that.
crack in the side right there, and it is slightly leaking. So I'm going to get a tissue.
What?
I didn't know. Yeah, there's no crack. I was wrong. There's no crack. I must have dribbled down the side of the cup.
Did I just hear that bit right? Is he actually a fucking... What the fuck is going on, dude?
Johnny Watts says, awesome job for the cat. Everything she made looks great. She worked hard today. She really did. She
Oh,
was
yeah?
cooking. I'm going to be honest with everyone here. She wishes that she could be a part of my content. She knows she can't be because of the negative element on the internet. The moment that she would just step into this office, there'd be
There's this sick
1,000
motherfucker on the internet called
saying
Tevin.
disgusting things. This is her way of having a positive influence without giving the ammo over to the scumbags. You see, it's very nice of her to
The
go out of her way to do
scumbags.
something special to help us out today. Not one, not two. She made 3.
Yeah, tell her to
completely
not be
different
such a
recipes,
fucking
mostly
pussy,
from
dude.
scratch, and that's really nice of her to do that. I wish she could be a bigger.
Hard
part of
to
my
fit a
content.
horse on stream,
Can't.
yeah.
We know. We've seen what's happened for the few times that she even
That's
tried.
very true.
It's not worth it. But it's good to know that I have a loving wife who cares so much about me and my content that she wanted to be a part of our community today.
Yeah, I have a
We owe her
loving
debt of
wife. She
gratitude
cared so
for the
much.
things that we tried out today. So thank you to Kat, my wife, for being such a nice person. This would have never come together if it weren't for the Dutch brothers donating the cookbook. So
For being such a nice
thank
person.
you very, very, very much.
Bro, I
really
bet she don't
appreciate
suck your dick, though.
All right, guys, good stuff. Thanks for watching.
I'd be very surprised if that
Mr.
was the
Puppy
case.
Nipples.
I'd be very surprised if that was the case. Right, someone did tea and smoke, so I've got to go and do a smoke. Right, I'm going to be right back. I could leave, do you know what? Do you know what?
I do. I see it. I'm
Whilst
well
I do
aware.
tea, you can watch a
I
bit of
have
the
chat
interview we were
up.
watching
I mean,
about
I
the
know-
WWE champion stuff.
I mean, people have been tagging me relentlessly since it was announced that you were coming on the show, and I didn't know who you were. I had never heard of you before. Before this moment when Craig was like, "Hey, so do you know who DSP is?" And I'm like, "No. What's the deal?" And
Yeah, she
everyone's
refused
like,
to
"Oh, we
talk,
gotta
act like she was better than everyone, side-eyed the chat all night,
It's like, I
made
see
stupid
the
comments. She
amount
liked
of
it
attention
so
that you
much, she
get
just like,
in a negative light, right? So like I
all
understand.
night
That's why I'm
looking
like,
at the chat
I
like,
kind of understand that.
all
you
night
don't
looking at
wanna
the chat.
be too forthcoming with your
What wheel spin? You
and
didn't
more
have one,
information
dude.
That isn't public already.
You didn't have a wheel spin.
As there's a lot out there. So
You didn't have one.
But
It's
you're in a pickle,
done.
man, because the
You got
the
no
internet
will.
is a fucking pulse, and it's a new brain.
You got no
that
will
humans
today.
Are still learning how.
If
to
you had
adapt
one
to.
yesterday, it definitely
And
got
right
done.
Now there's a big chunk of the internet that has.
If you had a wheel yesterday, it
and,
got spun.
You know, you said it multiple
It
times.
would have got spun. You probably won
You
that.
held your hands up. You said, "I didn't handle this right. I fucked up."
What
multiple
happened?
Times you did this and that.
I think
So it's like,
Mailman was cleaning his gun and it went
if you
off.
want to remain on the internet, which you
And it
seem to
accidentally
enjoy
hit
streaming,
something, yeah.
and you like what you're doing now, which is good. I'm glad you like what you're doing. But it's like if you want to.
Something there loves it though. This is the thing. This is the thing.
Alleviate some of these
This
haters.
something there loves getting timed out.
Anything might help.
Something
Obviously
there
not giving
loves
them more
it.
ammo, which,
It's
I
what
mean,
he was
I've
born
grown
to
trust,
do.
Trust Craig. Of course, you know, don't tell him.
Look,
I said
and he
that,
likes the new
but,
Jamie emote. See,
you know,
it looks good, didn't it? The way he's just like chilling.
I think that would actually do more for you than you think.
We could watch a bit of the interview or something else. I need to do my. I have played Street Fighter for a little
He
bit.
sent me this.
When I
and
got
I
up and I was
can
waiting for my
confirm
food
to
to cook,
everyone
I've done
that
my
his
like
account is
maybe not half hour, probably about
they
20
call it
minutes of
DSP,
just sitting trying to do
the
moves that
whale
I can't do.
account. You know, like
or the other.
But
the
we
other
could maybe
name
do a
down
little
the
bit of
rack.
Street Fighter as well.
or would have changed it to, yeah.
A little bit of practicing whilst I do
Like
stuff.
almost at
Right,
this
sit
point now,
tight.
it's like it's almost suspect that you're not
And tea.
wanting to just do whatever you can.
Yeah, it's almost really suspect, DSP, that you don't want to show your
Sitting
thing.
in your position right now, I would feel exactly the same way. But just as the levels of shit that I've been through and people who betrayed me, not that I'm saying Craig would. I don't think he would. But every time
I have no interest. Phil, I want to be really clear with you, man. And just like this, we were talking about this. I have zero interest in making you look bad. Like I think there's a tremendous opportunity here for you to be humanized to a lot of people who don't see you as human, you know, and to err is to be human, right? That's the old saying. Like everybody fucks up, and you've owned up to a lot of those things. But there are certain things here, man, that I just, you know, they don't add up. And you're saying, hey, if I was in your shoes, I'd be saying the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't. I don't know, man. It's not connecting. It's not connecting. And I'm trying to help you out here, man. I really am. And
I hear you.
And so
I feel like
help yourself.
I feel like there's nothing else to be said then, you know, because
could I bring up one point about these bank statements?
Sure, yeah.
So I've seen limited amounts, because here's the thing. You guys just said, why do you bring it up on your stream? I only bring this kind of stuff up on my streams when someone else brings it up, and there's like, it's such a loud fervor on the stream. People are talking about it in the chat. I'll address it, okay? I did look into it. I saw some of this supposed bank statements that are mine.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple things there that don't make sense to me. All right, number one, if this is me, okay, there's a bunch of transactions on there, I guess, from like pet stores, okay? And people are like, well, that's because Phil has a cat. Yeah, but those transactions are like big. You're talking like hundreds of dollars a week or something like that. I have one cat. Now, again, that's he said, she said. It's not going to prove my innocence, but everyone knows I have one cat. He's been on the stream all this time. I don't have a secret herd of dogs in my basement. I don't even have a basement. So we're, you know, some of the transactions in that I've seen don't make sense at all per what it's funny because you say circumstantially, some of these transactions could be yours if you went out, you know, and ate. Okay, you're right. But some of them also don't make any sense. Like, okay, there's a bunch of transactions on there that say iTunes. Okay. Now, I don't know, but here's the thing. The narrative that they have put out there about me is that I'm begging and shilling to my viewers. The viewers give me tips every day, and that money goes right into WWE champions, correct? Like, that's the narrative that they say on the internet. If that's the case, why are there bank transactions for iTunes, right? The money is in my PayPal account. Why are there bank transactions for iTunes? It doesn't make any sense. Why would I take money out of a PayPal account that I have, that I get my tips from, transfer it to my bank account where then I take a hit because there's a transfer fee anytime you transfer money from PayPal to a bank account. So I'm taking a big financial hit on that money. Then I'm making transactions in the game off the bank account. Why wouldn't it be made out of the PayPal account? That doesn't make sense to me. It makes no logical sense. To me,
well, there's a lot of things that haven't made a whole lot of logical sense here, Phil. I mean, let's just be real. There's a lot here that doesn't add up, right?
Well, isn't the iTunes like where the microtransactions from games get charged? So that actually would make sense.
It would make no. You're okay. You're correct, but the point I'm making is the money's in the PayPal account. So if there,
yeah,
if
but hold on, I know what you're saying. But on PayPal, you can actually use PayPal, and you could click use balance or use your bank account, and it'll just pull the money from your bank account, but using PayPal as the payment service. So that's irrelevant because you can choose where the money's coming from on PayPal.
Okay, I see what you're saying. What I was going off of their narrative, and their narrative is every day I'm begging my audience for money. It goes to my PayPal, and then I immediately spend that on WWE champions. That's the narrative.
I didn't believe that narrative, but it does seem that you do get money and you just spend it on the things that need to be spent on instead of, you know, planning for taxes the next month or whatever. You know.
That is absolutely correct. Yes.
Right, and or things that aren't necessary, which could include WWE. Not saying that it is, but it could be.
Do you feel that you said you still play the game? Do you play any other mobile games?
Yes.
Do you feel that you're addicted to them at all?
No.
No?
I play them casually. I play them, you know, for example, I'll be off the stream and it's night and my wife and I are watching a TV show. And as we're watching the show, I might just open it up. And, you know, these mobile games are not big narrative experiences. They're just like kind of busy work game, grinding games, right? You mash a little bit. You do like Adam said, this stupid WWE Champions is just a freaking puzzle game like Candy Crush. It doesn't take a lot of intelligence to do them. They're more like, you know.
Do casual players pay under $1,000.
No,
I don't know. I feel like you elevate your level when you actually put any money into it, but then when it goes over $100, you kind of elevate from casual to all right. I'm one of the core players.
This all started because you guys probably don't know the full history. This all started many years ago before there was tons of financial issues that were public. I was playing a different WWE game. It was called WWE Supercard. All right. This one I actively spent a lot of money on. I will tell you guys this. I can't tell you the exact. I got addicted to that one. Everyone knew it. I talked
So
about
you
it
have
on
been
streams.
addicted to mobile games.
Yes, I have. I've publicly admitted this, that I spent way too much money on that. And there was another one that was called Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. That one as well. This was before, way before years before the bankruptcy and everything. I was spending too much money on them. And at that point, I stopped. I cut off. I stopped playing WWE Supercard and Dokkan Battle completely. When I saw what I was doing, I stopped myself from doing it. And then, I've casually played other mobile games over the years. And basically what happens is with my, and I know you guys are going to say you're changing the narrative. Please bear with me with this.
No, it's not helping your case at all, though.
I know, but I'm being honest. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This is all public record. I talked about those games in the past. And with these detractors, what they do is they find a narrative and they stick with it. If I can dispute it or disprove it, or if it gets somehow disproven, then they drop it and they latch onto the ones that they can't, that I haven't been able to disprove. This particular one, they've been looking for something to get me on for years and years and years, and every single thing gets disproven or just forgotten about. This is the one I can't find a way.
Use Craig. Send him a screenshot.
I haven't found a way to do this without putting myself at personal risk up to now. And so this is why the narrative is continued. Even though there's been so many different things that have been disproven. There's people who make videos about WWE champions that have made entire exposés about me in the past that were completely disproven. They don't care about that. What's the next thing that we can make drama about for Phil? So we can have personal gain on the internet and get clickbait views and shit, So that's what I mean. Because this all started years ago with those other games, I publicly admitted to everyone, yeah, I was addicted to them. I spent too much money on them. I'm done with that now, And then I casually, people at one point, like 2017, when this game came out, asked me, are you playing any other mobile games? Yeah, I started playing this one. And every once in a while I mention it. I think the last time that I actively had admitted that I had played it was 2019. I had said that I was on a plane to Connecticut to get married with my wife, and I had played it on the plane. And then people use that as you still play mobile games, you're still
So let's, okay. So you say you play the game, you say you're not addicted, although you have been addicted to mobile games in the past, right? Yes. And I'm just going to lay this all out in front of us, all right? So you used to play a mobile game that was WWE related.
Yes.
Okay. You were addicted to that game. Fast forward, new game comes out, right? You play that game. And by the way, you separated yourself from that game because you knew that you were addicted to it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Usually in the case of addiction, just usually there's some sort of intervention in life, some sort of intervention that happens, whether it's brought on by friends, family, or just personal, you look inside yourself and you realize something needs to change, right?
Right.
Do you feel that you're addicted to these games? I've already asked you this, but I just feel like, once again, you have transactions that line up with major events. I'm getting DM pictures of your Discord, your Discord handle in the WWE Champions Discord, mm-hmm. right? Mm-hmm. I have, and it just seems there's so make it make sense. Like, this doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. I have such a hard time believing that there is a group of people that are so hell-bent, this evil plan to make you look bad, that they're willing to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on WWE champions just so they can make you look bad. I don't buy it. And once again, there's an easy out here, Phil. I'm offering you the easy out. All you got to do is just take a quick screenshot. You can email it to me. It's done. We all move on. The detractors move on, and everybody goes, okay, you know what? And we all move on. That's it. It's very simple, man. And we want to make this happen. Like I want you to be able to move on from it. I want the detractors to be able to move on from it. I want the internet to move on from it. I want all the WWE content to be done. Like it's there, man. It's there. Like let's make this happen. Like
let's make this happen.
We all move on and we can start talking about other
Let's
things.
make it. Let's go. I'll think about it.
Okay. Like I said, I'll think about it. I gotta see how.
I'll think about it.
Again, what liability?
Like I said, I'll think about it.
I'm very strongly considering doing it.
Look at his face. Look at this interaction.
Then we all move.
Look at this amazing interaction. This bit is amazing. Craig lays out everything as plainly as possible. He lays out absolutely everything. Oh, we've got other DSP though. He lays out absolutely everything. Make it make sense. You got this opportunity. Show me the screenshot. It'll be fine. We'll get through it. And he just goes, I'm thinking about it, and does that whole thing, and like looks to the side, and Craig's just like, look at Craig's face afterwards. He's just like, oh man, he would have had the best sleep he'd had in fucking years, dude. He would have had and he would have woke up. He would have woke up with such a tremendous weight lifted from his shoulders. Even if he spends the money, even if he's an addict, even if there would have been hate, we knew you done this, blah, 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 blah. Deep down, even though he'd be getting all that hate, he wouldn't have that thing there where he's hiding all this shit and just carrying this shit. Actual clown mode. Bro.
Yeah.
Let's make this happen. Like, and then we all move on and we can start talking about other things.
Okay. Like I said, I'll think about it. I gotta see how I can do it.
Look at Craig.
Again, what liability? I'm not gonna 100% agree to it, but I'm very strongly considering doing it.
I'm not gonna listen to the specific word as well. I'm not gonna 100% agree to it, but I'm very strongly considering it. Listen to the weird wording.
Again, what liability? I'm not gonna 100% agree to it, but I'm very strongly considering doing it.
Look, turns to the side. I've made a great point here. Look at Craig. Look at Craig.
Let's see if we can do it before the end of the stream.
Craig knows he's lying, dude. So look at Craig's face. Look at Craig's face. It tell you everything you need to know.
I'm not gonna 100% agree to it, but I'm very strongly.
Watch Craig right here.
Let's see if we can do it before the end of the stream. We have a captive audience here.
No, these are your biceps. That's your forearm. Luke's got big forearms. A completely wrong body part. And no, you wouldn't. For a start, no one would. They're too big. They're anatomically incorrect. But, you could try. Right.
Time to play the game.
I hear MP Liam. And 8-Ball.
Time to play the game.
I hear him too. Oh, shit. Hello, dudes. How you doing? Right. What else have we got? There was something else, wasn't there? Ah. Any Street Fighter tonight? Any Street Fighter tonight? I'm only practicing though. definitely practicing though. Yeah, inject synthol. That is what it's called, Draggers. That is what it's called, Draggers. If I do OD move with it, I can hit him. If I do that, it has to be the overdrive version. Ah. I missed him. I could do that. How's practice coming along? Okay. It's going along okay. I can't do lots of stuff, but we're getting better. I like this one. I can like fake them out. Yeah, I could do some like really basic stuff. I mean, when I can land it, there's a bunch of stuff that's kind of easy to like, not easy, but he's got a bunch of moves that like goes together really nice, but it's more me getting the things every time. It's more me chaining them together, is all it is. And the what's name one where you hit them from the other side. All that. I keep fucking that. But yeah, like, but to be honest, like I said, it's not even about like, I'm not even trying to like do that. I'm just trying to do like literally basic things, even just the basic shapes to one move, so I can do consistency, like over and over and stuff. And just another thing is doing these moves and then drinking afterwards, like getting more proficient at drinking after certain moves where he has a chance. Like this move he gets from the start, the big palm strike thing, and you get a chance after that to drink and stuff like that. Just things like that. The stick, I got the F500 Elite. I've ordered art and shit for it, dude. It's gonna be great.
You want to know, right?
Oh, no, hold on. I told you I'm not even doing anything with my phone or anything on the stream. I'm definitely not doing it today on the stream.
Oh no, leave us in. We're staying just chatting.
Liability here.
People don't Street Fighter people don't want to come and watch me.
Everything here.
Practice beating up Luke.
Can be compromised.
Okay. All right. Look.
Although, as much as I appreciate the effort, man.
You know, when you decide that this is something that you're comfortable with.
What I really want to get, he's got this move at level 3.
Only be seen by me, not anybody else.
He gets this weird like
immediately after.
Like
and,
it's like a throw.
I will, you know, I will.
But it's not really a throw. Like you don't throw them.
I mean, I don't really.
But he just sort of like
from this. I don't.
He just sort of snaps his thing in their face, and they just fall on the floor. Look,
it just.
I didn't do it that time.
I got a show name that you can.
That's the what's name version of it.
This is how you don't game.
And then there's like an OD version of it.
I think you need to own it, man. I think you need to fucking.
Oh, Dalton, what the fuck?
What they took from you, and just fucking lean into
that. And don't make the mistake of gauging or evaluating the success of any one of these workouts by the standard of feeling, whether or not you get sore or achieve a pump. I see certain people who have been training at Gold's Gym in Venice, California for hours every day for years. If achieving a pump was a surefire indication that growth was stimulated, these people would have 28-inch arms by now, as they get pumped every time they work out. The pump, of course, is only temporary and does not indicate that growth was stimulated.
Mike is a big believer in intensity.
And if getting sore was necessary, I never would have won a physique title, as I almost literally never got sore. Usually only after a layoff. You can only evaluate the success of any one of these workouts by whether or not you're stronger the next time you perform that workout.
Both ways work.
Keep a training journal as described in the value-added booklet.
But Mike was great. Mike was very into high intensity training, didn't believe in volume, didn't believe in spending it too long in the gym. And again, Dorian trained like that. But the thing that's kind of, the thing that Scorch hated and the thing that kind of fucks up Mike's logic is that hundreds of bodybuilders do train by volume and mind over mind muscle connection and stuff like that, and that works too. You can do short and intense, and it works very good for some people. And again, I think there's a genetic component. It obviously stimulates growth better than volume training does. But volume training also works. And it's worked for plenty of people, including people that literally won the Mr. Olympia. Like Ronnie. But Ronnie trained heavy as well. And they all train heavy. But again, he was in the gym for Ronnie liked going for hours. And stuff like that. Yeah, time and attention. And the other thing with Mike is that he become very bitter because he was beaten by Arnold when Arnold come back. I think it's the 1980 Mr. Olympia, and it was like everyone thought it was Mike Mentzer was going to win. He'd never won one. And Arnie come back, and Arnie won it, and he was didn't look as good as him at all. And he was very bitter, and he was very and then his brother died, and they were both addicted to opiates, I think, as well, maybe amphetamines or something. And he died quite young as well, relatively young, Mike and his brother. Sadly. But yeah, he was a bit of a troubled individual.
I mean, just do what you want to do. Do you, man. But the best thing to do is be honest and own up to whatever, right? So if you truly you said multiple times you don't know what you could do. I think Craig has given you a good out. If you want to use it, I understand you got to think about it. That's fine.
Yeah. Again, we didn't even get into the identity theft stuff of what's happened to me, and that's why I'm so afraid. It almost ruined me. That's what I mean. Even just doing this is a risk.
As pointed out in the chat, several people have said the charges to your bank account or to the bank statement that is not yours.
The alleged account.
That is not yours. They include, shops that are around where you live, and restaurants, and that just seems like. Once again, Phil, help me out, man.
What's that?
We're looking at an account that just so happens to be around where you live. Mm-hmm. That just so happens to be shopping and dining where you're at. That just so happens to have your a social security number that is extremely close to yours. I mean, that's how they accessed it. Not I said we talked about how we totally disown that. That's ridiculous. But it's out there.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
This is interesting. Let's say, the screenshot. I send you a screenshot. You see it. Okay, this is his account. This is not what he said was true. So then, how did that happen? How did they make this bank? How did they do that? I don't know how they did it. I wish I knew. Just like you
right.
just mentioned, those Discord.
All right.
Discord chat stuff. I don't know how they did that.
I don't know how they did that.
I'm stupid. I'm a dinosaur, right? I don't understand
No,
how they faked all that stuff. I really have
The
no
sister
clue
got off
how
heroin.
they've done it.
I'm glad to hear
They
that.
took advantage because I don't know. I don't know about.
I don't know how they did that. I'm a dinosaur, right?
Fake those logs. How do you fake a bank
Well,
account?
we got a
Or is it
fucking
real
gun,
bank account
so.
that they somehow had access and found one that's close to. I don't know. How could that
Do
be
you
possible?
think that somebody went in and created a fake bank account and made 12 hours, 18 hours, however long it was do you really think that somebody dislikes you that much that they're willing to make a 12 to 18 hour audio recording of every single transaction from a bank account that just happens to be right where you live, right in the same area, at shops you may or may not you visit? This just seems like dude.
Do you hear my honest answer?
Yes.
Yes, I believe they hate me that much.
Yeah, but I do believe they do that.
Similar that have happened to me, and I could tell you about them if you want, or we don't have to. It's your call.
It's just way too elaborate, man.
I hear you.
When I look at my first tattoo, when I was
to get into my group,
20, I think.
Chat for 2 years, saying they were a person.
I think I was
They had
20.
a whole persona of who they were. All my other moderators were friendly with them. And then after 2 years, they revealed I'm a secret detractor and I was here to try to ruin Phil. Like, what?
Yeah, Jamie's. What was you? Sue said about his cross up. This medium kick I've seen people doing.
It's true. It's documented.
That what's name guy was doing it.
What about Phil? What about that?
That what's name guy was doing it against
accounts,
DSP, the Chris G guy.
The down from
I
the
remember
Raptors,
him using it.
The DSP account.
But my
Why are they
time,
tied
my
to your
space is
phone
not
number?
correct.
That I don't know, and I don't know what that means. How could they be tied to the phone number?
Well, when you register an account, you have to put a phone number attached to it, right? Why would that be?
A bunch of his kicks, he has like a bunch of like
You're gonna play any mobile game,
forward and kick that are like different.
Well, I guess you could.
Like that one's quite good. They can't.
Line.
They.
What's that?
This is. I think this is like it has to be blocked low or whatever.
Perhaps.
That's one of the apps, correct? No, wait,
But
hold on.
when you get more drink,
I'm trying to think like currently.
it gets
okay.
better.
I'm trying
So
to
that's
put in
why I've got
perspective
like.
the game that I played today. Like,
Look,
for example,
they can combo a bunch of them, so that's why I have to practice.
Apple account,
That's why I have to
it's
practice more
Facebook account,
and practice drinking
or
better.
There's a third one, and I don't know because I don't think I used the third one. So I use the Apple account.
That's why I have to practice
I mean,
drinking and better and
I
stuff
never
like
entered
that.
my phone number. You know what I mean? Like it was just the Apple account you log into and you download anything off the Apple Store or whatever.
And I need to use. I forget he even has this thing.
That would happen.
I forget even.
Tied to the phone number. I have no clue. I've never entered my phone number into any mobile.
I forget he has that
I've ever
move, but it's quite good.
If you bring up the line account,
And
that's
you can do
something else entirely, which we could talk about too.
like an overdrive version of it as well. That I can hit him out of with that kick.
We have almost been going for
afterwards.
3 hours.
We have? Holy crap.
And it's been a great
But I fuck
interview.
up a lot.
I know it's been tough. I'm
But I
certainly
fuck it up a lot.
taking the stance of being very critical.
You can only do it from
I
jumping
don't want to make you
forward.
uncomfortable or anything. But I think
That's
that
the
we
other thing.
should move to super chats because, and I don't know if we're gonna have the time to read them all because I saw super chats going the entire time.
Right. Well, there's a lot more to get to here, and I think that those who are contributing, they will be read and they will be appreciated. But I feel like there's more substance here that we need to hit on before we talk about that. And I think those who are contributing will contribute because they want to contribute and they appreciate that this is happening. And Phil, I want to be clear, like, dude, I told you all
Adam
along,
was
I
done,
really
bro.
appreciate you doing this. Like I said,
He was done
you had
like
other offers.
3 hours
this is
ago.
not meant to be an interview to start with, but I appreciate you coming on and being a part of this. I
Let's
know
watch
that
some
those
Soul.
who want to contribute, they will contribute.
I'm sitting
They will
here.
give memberships. They will.
Hey, look, it's over mono. I'm sure I see a thingy video. Oh, look, a classic Vault Boy clip.
That's 2 partners you lost.
Vault Boy's been hammering
Your partner
the.
died.
Vault Boy's been back with the content for a while.
Dude, that is the best
He got
death scene
nuked. His
ever.
account got nuked in one of the purges. And then he wasn't around for a long while, but he's come
That
back
is
for a
the
bit.
best death.
Yeah, he has been around for years.
Thanks for the money, dummies.
My voice.
Yeah, the docs will do have huh? It was King Hangs. I said this as well. It was one of the worst things he could have done. As it turned out, he should have just walked out. He like dug his own grave for most of it. They barely had to help him.
I'm Dalsim, I'm slow as shit. I have to wait. Why would I have attacked there? Come on, man.
Constantly
Fucking
bashing his
stupid.
pad, didn't he?
No, I didn't.
That's the
fucking
sound.
Attack.
That's the sound you can hear. Just him going.
What did it think I was doing? Seriously, what did it think I was fucking doing? Why would I have attacked there? I have to wait to get my space in. What a...
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So here I am thinking I'm going to be able to immediately punish you. No, I can't. Damn, that sucks ass. And he quits after the win because he's a fucking bitch. He won't let me fucking do it again. So dumb. Like, I don't know. He started reading my patterns. We just played. How can he read my patterns?
Half the time I
We
should
literally just
maybe
started
risk
playing.
drinking off the bat.
We didn't even play a set. It
Because
was
some people
one
just
game.
back
What a dumb
up
thing
because
to
they
say.
think you're going to
He
attack.
started reading my patterns.
So if I get lucky, I just back up. If they back up and I fucking drink. And then we can maybe get on with that other one that I can't do. The other one that I can't do as well. Even practicing the moves from both ways as well.
Is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Drive impact, right? I don't think you'd be able to do it after the overhead combo. I don't think so.
Oh.
There it is.
He's Dhalsim.
I'm in the air, and look at that. Oh my god. That was anti-air, and I guess it was way late, and now I lose a ginormous amount of health. It might be the round. Oh, fuck, really? I didn't know she was going to be able to jump along with me.
Oops.
Fuck! God damn it.
Bro. You can hear him, like, mashing as much as me.
Wow, from that distance.
Like, he sounds like me.
Look at this nonsense. It's so stupid. Just drive impact, drive impact, drive impact. I don't know how to beat it. It beats all his moves.
Drive impact, drive impact. You just done that, DSP. I just see you do drive impact super. I just randomly. But he did his own drive impact right after. So funny.
See, I can't do anything. Again.
I can't do anything.
I get stuck in situations where there's no reversal out of it. What am I supposed to do? I don't get it. The drive impact is too powerful against him. It really is.
Phil, you make me angry, Phil. Could have just grabbed one of these, Phil. Don't need Flex Seal. Look at its curvature.
The other thing I don't remember.
Couldn't block. So I couldn't block and then couldn't do a move.
Is
And it
the
does that much
cancel one.
fucking damage on my bar act. It's like,
Yeah,
what the
that's
fuck,
one.
dude?
I think his jab is one, but yeah, you got to basically do it at the same time as you do the jab.
I can't block it.
And then you can like get your knockdown on the next one or whatever. I think that's one as well.
What? What? I wasn't even on the ground and he threw me. I was still in the air recovering from the flash kick, which by the way should have been a 2-hit combo guaranteed, but because of the lag it doesn't work online, so. Yeah,
Doesn't
and
work
Kevin,
online.
Seriously, can you call my cat Gunga over? I lost my voice. Gunga. What a name. Oh my god, listen to this version of Kami Sting, dude. What the fuck was that? What the fuck? Come on! 100% lag. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Bro, just doing it constant. I love it.
You can see the lag is getting worse and worse as I play. Look! The lag's getting worse and worse. I can't do anything.
That dude.
Dude, came up mad late. Oh my god! You saw that lag? Come on. Well, I lose 100 points now. Yep. 100 points to a fucking matching script because the lag is so bad. He literally just mashed, and there's nothing I can do about it. So then you argue like for a 50-bit cheer, you said mash that dragon. Yeah, that's the problem with this game.
2,000 years later.
I don't know why.
Very frustrating. As soon as I get in the corner, I can't get out, and I get hit by drive impact a million times.
More practice, dude. I mean, the funny thing is that the funniest thing about it is that the outfit's no different. The outfit was like that in that one he was just playing. It's just that it looks so good now.
Here it is. It's
the
so
game
fast.
looks that the
It's
game's
so
look
fast, I
that
can't
good
react
that it's
to
like, oh wow, look how revealing her outfit looks. I mean, it was kind of revealing in the last one. I mean, yeah, I get it. You can nearly see her pussy in that, but that's how it is.
Yes, I actually crossed her up with the fireball. Wow.
That's just how it is.
Wrong move.
I don't think they. I don't think Japan really plays that game anyway, do they? I think as a whole they don't really seem to play that game.
I can't, dude. I literally can't do anything in the corner. What am I supposed to do? I can't do anything. I have no moves that are fast. All I can do is wait for a drive impact and try to counter hit it. That's it. I have nothing else I can do in the corner. He has nothing fast enough to get him out, right? Teleport gets stuck.
Can you confirm that Hat Sale Posh British? I wish they did.
Are you sure about that?
I wish they did. Easy money, how you doing? Yeah, I know, 8-Ball, right? It is really changes it up when you don't know if you're going to press punch but they're actually going to kick. My bicep insertions, yeah, it's my genetics, dude.
Nothing I can do. Too laggy.
It's nothing I can do, my genetics.
Nothing I can do here. He gets free throws and lag, yeah.
Nothing I can do.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't even do that kick. I didn't even do it. I was waiting. I thought I was going to die to chip damage and a kick came out. Didn't do that. I didn't want it. I wanted standing. Look at that. Come on. Oh, my God.
Wait a while, I'll be driving and drink. think I fucked it up.
Nothing I can do. He earned a complete lag win.
A lag win.
Another 100 points. Another 100 points to lag bullshit.
Maybe
Terrible.
I can get to 3.
Very basic
Quickly after
Dalsim,
I
I
do
can't
that.
get through because of the lag. Lame. This is already a hard matchup for Bison because the low kick and drill beats a lot of what Bison can do. Oh, he switches to Evil Ryu like a fucking coward. He switches to Evil Ryu. Unbelievable.
I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop!
I'll get the fucking what's name.
Goddamn right.
Interesting. I gotta utilize that bouncing fireball a lot more. I gotta figure out how to do it.
Don't get it as easy. You can see the input as well. Kind of. I can do it, but not that mistakes.
Good move.
Practice.
Oh, I got him with the cross up. Oh, I'm done. Wall bounce. He's gonna beat me with super combo.
I thought DJ was rubbish.
Oh my god, see what I mean? Like he's open, I'm gonna punish, but Dalsim's so slow, I can't even punish.
I thought DJ was rubbish. What do you mean Dalsim's slow? You can hit people from across the fucking room, dude. Isn't that the whole point of Dalsim? It's not about him being speed, it's about the fact that he can hit you from like fucking miles away. Isn't that what it's about?
Oh, here we go. Oh my god, he recovered from the slide and was able to do drive impact.
They're just
That's
practicing,
insane.
dude.
He recovered from his slide. I couldn't punish it. He got free drive impact. Now the question is that because I'm a slow character in Dalsim, or is that because he fucking can do that all the time and the slide is a bait into drive impact? If that's the case, that's ridiculous. Because usually that slide is terrible. So here I am thinking I'm going to be able to immediately punish it. No, I can't. Damn, that sucks ass. And he quits after the win because he's a fucking bitch. He won't let me fucking do it again. So dumb. Like, I don't know.
Way should be able to do that way easier. Or way more efficiently as well.
He started reading my patterns. We just played. How can he read my pattern? We literally just started playing. We didn't even play a set. It was one game. What a dumb thing to say. He started reading my patterns. Idiot. Oh my god! It whiffed completely. That sucks. I'm pressing the wrong button. I suck. I'm pressing the wrong anti-air button. There we go. Wow, I'm an idiot.
Small admission right there.
He got me again with that. That's nice. The dash cancel overhead. I like that.
A small admission
I
right
blocked
there.
and went to do drive impact counter, and I got the wrong fucking move. Oh, that's it. He got lucky there. Oh, I do random drive impact and hit you.
Random drive impact.
Couldn't block. Dash cancel block. Couldn't block the dash cancel. Wouldn't let me do it.
Wouldn't let you, bro. No, you're just too slow. You're just too slow. That's what happens to me. I'm pig smashing, trying to get my move instead, but they're better than me. That's what happens to me, dudes.
I teleported away. It didn't work. Yeah, it's bullshit. Nothing I can do.
Old man Burnell. Let's stop beating up Luke. Luke's alright. Let's stop beating up on Luke. Luke's alright. Beat up on Ken for a bit.
It stuffed my medium. I did medium anti-air, he stuffed it.
That's the clip I needed. That picture of him going. That's the face I needed. So now I know to rewind this stream, take a picture. What time is it? Oh,
God damn it.
Ken, dude. Oh, we keep leaning on driving back.
Oh. Damn it, it's close. Again, I keep using too much meter. He stuffed the anti-air. Come on. Can't block. Are you kidding me? It wouldn't block. I lost because it didn't fucking block. What the fuck? I mean, got one more tip that had to come in. It was a $1 tip. I like your Dalsim gameplay. Looking forward to single player content. Well, I don't know when I'm doing single player content. We're only 6 characters into an 18 character game in a week. I don't know when we're going to get to the single player, quite frankly.
You can do that one
but I'm having
it's
fun
like not even a different
with the
move.
multiplayer.
It's the same,
I'm very
it's the
interested to
same
hear the
thing.
tally of
It's just
wins
a
and
different
losses
button.
today. I want to say thank you guys. Obviously, today was a little different. It wasn't me trying new characters. I enjoyed this very much. Likely, I want to do this again next week for sure. I want to start picking characters that I've already used to get better. I feel like if I don't keep picking certain characters, I won't get better. So I think this coming week, I absolutely should do a set where I do like Blanca, Lily, and Dalsim again, or maybe just one character for an entire stream. But I will also continue to try other characters as well, just so you know. I'm not going to just play the same characters. I will pick some new ones. All right, guys?
Oh, yeah?
All right, good stuff, guys. Thank you. Great stream. Thanks to everyone who supported today's stream. And there'll be more Street Fighter 6.
Specimen, get that ass banned.
The classic.
Super chat, they'll buy merchandise, whatever, because they want to support. But I think that there's more substance here. So let me continue with this really quick, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Yeah, it's your show.
Right,
Bro,
it's
the
our show, buddy.
interview.
It's our show. Let's talk about this, man. So we'll move on from WWE, and we'll talk about something else. You have been doxxed. You have been doxxed, and that is
What's this?
ridiculous,
The start of the bank
right?
leagues bit?
Now, to be clear, there's been a lot of, the idea of what doxing is, right? Like leading up to this, I was asking people, like, I want to know who I'm getting my information from. People are like, you're doxing us. Well, no, I was asking to see who I was speaking to. I feel doxing is putting personal information out on the internet for people to find, for people to see, and that normally wouldn't be available to people, right? And you have been doxxed. Your personal information has been put out. Like, why do I know that your personal phone number is tied to this account, right? Like, your address, all these things. It's insane. But you have also been accused of not necessarily doxing, but but holding the information of that you have over people's heads. And I wanted to kind of show you this clip real quick, and then we can talk about this.
Okay.
So let's.
His fucking Twitter account is the same exact avatar that he's fucking using for this troll account on my website. Oh, by the way, I have your IP, I have your name, and I have your address. So, congratulations. You fucked up.
A great clip.
You really did. The awesome one on Twitter. I have all your fucking personal information. Now, I'm going to say this up front. I'm not going to give it out. I'm not going to give it out. This is not a doxing video. I do not condone it. I will never give out someone's personal information or anything like that whatsoever. However, understand something. I got you. How about the fact that his fucking Twitter...
Do you think that's okay?
It sounds like a threat, right? That's the first time I've
Sure
actually heard
does.
this clip since I said it.
Pretty sure it was a threat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sneezing, dude.
That is definitely a threat.
That is, I mean, okay. No, it's not. Again, this is kind of goes back to, you tell a dark joke. You
Yeah,
made
it was.
One way, it came out a different way. What I was getting at in that clip was, this is someone who had hurt me. I don't know if you want to get into the specifics of what they had done. That's kind of a moot point, right? Really badly. It's actually one of the things that have actually hurt my business overall financially.
This is weird because this tutorial is like kind of just saying.
That's what you're. That's
yeah, adapt to the battle, and it's like, well, yeah.
It got me that angry.
It's like I get
got me
it.
that
In
angry.
jiu-jitsu, if you go to attack the neck and they guard the neck, and then you take the wrist, or you go for a wrist lock, or you go for something else.
Sent it to me. I didn't find it myself.
And they're just saying we get it when you hit them. It means you confirm you're going to get into your combo, or you're not, and you should try and do something else so you don't get counterattacked. I guess
this is a situation. You hurt me so bad. I don't know who you are, and I think I'm going to go to the authorities with this.
Because they happen faster.
I shouldn't have said. Oh, I
like
got
Jamie's
information,
fucking what's name one does it faster. That overdrive move, it goes faster into a low.
So it was a threat. So you admit that it was a threat.
Yeah.
It was me venting anger.
That's a threat, dude.
It was me. Correct.
Yeah.
It was me venting anger.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I never did anything with it. Or did I ever got
No, I'm going to bed soon. Unfortunately for you.
Jazzy is here.
But you understand, like
that's
that's not something that you should.
Greg, you're breaking up. I can't hear you.
Greg, your audio.
Yeah, what happened?
Not sure. His mic seemed to have been muted.
Oh, no, I ain't doing this now. But I get what he's saying.
Yeah, I mean, I have people that support me.
Like, does he go live? Street Fighter been out all this time, Draggers. How many times has he gone live playing Street Fighter 6?
Use it ever, because I would never claim to, even if
yeah, it's the beat up Juzzy segment. Dragger's gonna do it.
That just feels like a weird.
I try to raid you sometimes though, and it says this person's got raids turned off. Low drag.
Like, is there things that go on that? Like,
sometimes I want to bring all the fun over to you and let people watch the fucking geefing.
Like, it seems like you
but the raids are turned off
sometimes, and do shit.
So I can't
say shit that you're. That gets you
exactly.
in trouble. Like
exactly.
I mean,
you've both got a lot to answer for.
It almost feels like I need to be worried about you, dude. Like, what's gonna happen next?
I'm just practicing.
You say you've changed, but
I'm just practicing. That's what I'm doing.
Racist video with the little girl was only like 7 months ago. It wasn't a year ago. That's pretty recent, dude.
You can say it's racist. You can say it's racist. That was not what I was making a joke about.
Bro, I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. The internet thinks it's racist. I saw it, and it's fucking racist. You're talking about a
that
killer
one. They go quick
who's
together.
killing people in their basement, and then so you're bringing up the slave, you're like sending a little girl off to the slave trade. I don't know. It's pretty obvious. All right, so I know you claim that it isn't, but it really did sound that way. But that's whatever. I don't know, man. It just feels like.
No, Craig, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I still can't hear you, Craig.
What the heck happened?
Oh.
I got tired of this bullshit.
No, but anyway,
or bullshit in
to
general.
follow up on what you just said, so that clip, just so you know, 2015. That clip is from 2015. Not to say that means anything. Yes, I will admit I made. There you go. You're back.
All right, got me. Thanks.
So that clip was from 2015. That's again one moment in my 15-year career that maybe I made a threat of doxing. I never did it, but I shouldn't have done it, and I openly 100% admit that. I didn't even know I had ever done that. I don't remember that. I really don't. I never know that even happened. So I apologize for that. I should have never done that. You know, the guy should also have not hit me with false copyright strikes that destroyed DSP Gaming and lost tens of thousands of dollars that year and onward and to this day. But that's a moot point. I did the wrong thing. Oh, you can't fight a wrong with a wrong, correct? You can't fight fire with fire. It just makes things worse. And I shouldn't have said that.
You're right. But I feel like that statement in itself, the idea of like you can't fight fire with fire, you can't fight, like I feel like a lot of this conversation, Phil, has been it's been deny, and it's I don't know, that's not true. That didn't happen. But you haven't really given any facts to back it up.
You haven't given any facts.
Across the board, there's this entire mountain of evidence here that's saying
no facts, DSP.
These are the things that Phil does. These are the things that has happened.
Oh, bro.
And you're just saying, well, no, it's not. And
I didn't say no, it's not. I said,
or that's not true, or that's not my account. That's not me. That's not my. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I'm saying. It just when there's a mountain of evidence, you can't just say like, well, no, that's not true.
There is definitely a reason why I'm in the position I'm in. This stuff doesn't happen overnight. This is 15 years of me.
Yeah, loads of accountability. That's what you show, DSP.
Making mistakes.
Accountability.
Started 15 years ago. There was no.
That's your middle name.
Oh, here's someone who's done it, and here's the right things and wrong things to do. And I've made tons of these mistakes over the years. Like I was just saying.
He's a fallible human, remember?
When that happened, I'm sure everyone called me. I said, "How dare you make threats against that person,
Oh.
even if they hurt you?" Like, oh, you know what? You're right. I probably shouldn't have said that. And I won't do that stuff anymore. And then maybe I did it again. I don't know. But I'm doing my best to improve and not make those same mistakes again. I do slip up. I absolutely do. What I would say, and Craig, I know you did this or anyone else. If you just watch a stream of mine, just come by one day, watch half an hour of the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see anything like that on the stream? Did you actually see me? You know what I mean?
No, look, there is something to the idea of people picking and choosing things that people say during interviews, during streams, during whatever, right? There is absolutely something to that. And it only takes...
Sadly. What songs have we got in it? Loads of songs left in the list. But that one... Gonna be loud. We're bouncing it. Sadly, we're bouncing it. Right, who's live? Let's have a look. Let's do... Ultra Fox is live. What's she doing? What's Ultra Fox doing? Let's have a look at this. But you all have to wait for the raids. I see it. Oh. I see it. Ultra Fox is just streaming out in the street somewhere. But there's fucking... It's good quality. Don't know what she's doing. Anyway, sorry. I was just looking at that. Yeah, that's it. Day, whatever it is. And I've practiced loads so far. I said I was going to do a half hour a day. I've done like at least an hour, if not more. Especially with their videos just playing. I'm just sitting here doing the same shit over and over. I still can't do it very well. I'm not proficient from both sides. That's the issue. That's the other issue. We can do some stuff. I'm doing it right now. I'm putting it down. I'm putting it down. But yeah. More practice. More videos than that. Mailman at the weekend, by the way. Me and Mailman, Outlast Trials. Mailman and I are going to play the Outlast Trials. So hang out for that. But you're all amazing. And I'll see you soon. Bye.